Hi. The other day I was hit in the head with a badly scratched phonograph record, but it didn't affect me, didn't affect me, didn't affect me, didn't affect me, But seriously, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here for a serious purpose. I'm here to purge my dumbness. And I want you to keep this confidential. My name is G Patterson, but don't spread it around. My name is G Patterson. And how do I purge my dumbness? I expose my dumbness to you. Now this is embarrassing. Embarrassing for me, and please bear with me, but it's therapy. It's embarrassing, but it's therapy at the same time. So that's why I do it. Now I'm asking you for audience participation. It's very simple. Whenever I ask you a question, your collective answer is so dumb. So dumb. Now I ask you, is this whole idea of purging my dumbness a dumb idea? So dumb. But I want you to be, you can do better than that. I want you to be forceful. This is good for my therapy. If you send out these waves to me, so dumb. So I ask you again, is this whole idea of purging my dumbness a dumb idea? So dumb. Now going way back, when I was about a senior in high school, I went to Wisconsin State Fair and I went into the cow barn, and there was a young lady in there tending to a cow, and she was about my age and she was cute. She was very cute. And I wanted to talk to her, but I was kind of shy and awkward, so I didn't know what to say. Finally, I went up to her and I said, "What are you into?" And she said, "What am I into?" And I said, "Yes, what are you into?" And she said, "I'm into animal husbandry." I said, "Animal husbandry?" She said, "Yes, animal husbandry." I told her, in my opinion, animals don't make good husbands. Now I ask you, was that a dumb thing for me to say? So dumb. And I was still a very young man. I joined a gymnastics club, and I met a young lady there at the gymnastics club. And she was about my age, and she was cute. She was very cute. And I met her at the bars. I met her at the parallel bars. And she was very good at doing backflips. She did a lot of backflips, and she had perfect form. So one night I said to her, "When you do backflips in front of me, is that your way of telling me that you are head over heels in love with me?" Now I ask you, was that a dumb thing for me to say? So dumb. Well, she got angry at me. She told me to go take a flying leap. I said, "Go take a flying leap?" She said, "Yes, go take a flying leap." So while she was watching, I went and did the beginning of my floor routine. I went and took a flying leap. Now, was that a dumb thing for me to say? Or a dumb thing for me to do? So dumb. And I never had a girlfriend in high school. Other guys had girlfriends, but I didn't have girlfriends. But after high school, I dated a young lady. We went out on dates it was only about a little over a month. And one night I was driving her home from a movie, and she said to me, she got serious with me, and she said, "I want to see other people." I said, "What?" She said, "I want to see other people." So I gave her the name and phone number of my uncle. My uncle was an eye doctor. I wanted her to be able to see other people. Now, was that a dumb thing for me to say? So dumb. It's a dumb thing for me to do. And I saw this young lady who told me she wanted to see other people. I saw her at a party about 2 months later, and I tried to talk to her, and she was very cold to me. And she barely spoke to me, and I was getting upset. I said to her, "You didn't want me when you had me, and now that you haven't got anyone else, and now that you cry every night and have nowhere to turn, you still don't want me." Now, was that a dumb thing for me to say? So dumb. Well, she got angry at me. She got nasty with me. She said to me, "If I was your wife, I would push you off a cliff." I said to her, "If you were my wife, I would jump off a cliff." Now, was that a dumb thing for me to say? So dumb. And I was at this dance. I was still a young man, and I danced with this young lady, and after the dance, she said to me right to my face, "I do not like a man who smells." I said, "What?" She said, "I do not like a man who smells." I said to her, "I can take a hint. Next time you see me, I'll be wearing a clothespin on my nose." Now I ask you, was that a dumb thing for me to say? So dumb. And I was still quite young, and it was a hot summer day, so I went to a beach. It was a beach alongside a river, but I noticed the river water was very murky, very muddy water, and I decided, well, I don't know if I want to go in that water. But there were people swimming in that water, and a young lady comes out of the water, and she was about my age, and she was cute. She was very cute, but I noticed there was a giant blood-sucking leech on her back. So I went up to her and I said, "There's a giant blood-sucking leech on your back." And, well, all she talked about was herself. Everything was, "Help me. There's a giant blood-sucking leech on my back. Get it off. Get it off." I said to her, "What about my needs?" Now, I ask you, was that a dumb thing for me to say? So dumb. Well, actually, I was just kidding. I'm not that type of guy. And I did help her out. I took my beach towel and I grabbed this giant blood-sucking leech. I yanked it off the back, threw it in the sand, and covered it with sand. And you'd think she'd be grateful, but she wasn't. She didn't seem very grateful to me. Well, a little later in life, I went on this date with this woman, and she said to me, "I'm sick of men not listening to me. What do you say to that?" I said, "Please repeat what you just said. I wasn't listening to you." Now I ask you, was that a dumb thing for me to say? So dumb. Now, also a little later in life, it was quite a few years ago, but I met this lady at the shopping mall, and we got into a conversation, and it turns out that we got along very well together. She even invited me to her home to meet her family. So I went to her home to meet her family, but her husband hated me. Now, her husband was a big, scary guy, about 6'4", maybe 270 pounds or so, and he was really a bully. He got nasty with me. He said, "I'm going to mop the floor with your face." I said, "What?" He said, "I'm going to mop the floor with your face." I said, "You'll be sorry." And he said, "Oh yeah, why?" I said, "Because my face is not fluffy like a mop." Well, that antagonized him even more, and he got right in my face, real close, right in my face. So I thrust my nose firmly between his teeth. Yes, I thrust my nose firmly between his teeth. Now I ask you, was that a dumb thing for me to do? So dumb. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You've helped me flesh out some of my dumbness. I'm sure there's more in there, but I ask you to keep this little session between you and me confidential. What plays here stays here. Thank you.